Oh, my measuring spoons. I gotta measure this time.
We are live.
Okay.
And Kyle.
Kyle on already. Morning, love. All right, measuring spoons.
Kyle thinks he's funny.
Why does Kyle think he's funny?
Because he put something on Facebook for you.
Oh, he did?
Yeah.
Okay.
We are live.
You and my hats. It's gonna be outlawed.
Okay, I'll put it here for now. Bacon with Baker Mayfield.
Okay, teaspoon. Let me get my computer up, guys.
Let me see who's in the chat. Okay. Trey Joyner. Hide the bottles. No, I don't know if that's him.
That's true.
I was saying, I don't think he's the bottle.
All right. I figured we get on here a little bit early because this is going to be a lot going on.
Trey says, within a few days ago, I started coming down with a cold and fall allergies. We have that all year long.
Oh,
The
welcome to
vaporizer's
our
running.
world.
Katrina says meow meow, and then Ellis pops on and says meow.
All right,
They
guys.
must be related. Today's football game is on, and the Rams are beating the Jaguars.
All right, there we go. Beautiful. Now I can see everyone's comments.
Cat food time.
Don't want to give your cat this. You'd hurt it.
How many people are ready for their games today?
Quarter cup. That's what I need. Did I get that or no?
See if any Steeler fans show up. Trey's still having a cold.
Oh,
Got
that's
the
not
Patriots
good.
in Tennessee at 1 o'clock.
Quarter cup. There it is.
The Saints and Chicago at 1. Miami and Cleveland at 1.
Okay.
Carolina and Jets at
Excuse
1.
me.
Philadelphia, Minnesota at 1. Raiders and Kansas City Chiefs at 1. It's a lot of 1 o'clock games.
Also,
Then the Giants and Denver at 4:05. Indianapolis and the Chargers at 4:05. Packers and Cardinals 4:25. Washington and Dallas 4:25. Atlanta and San Francisco tonight at 8:20. And the Monday night headliners are the Tampa Bay Buccaneers at 5-1, which is the highest in the NFC, against the Detroit Lions at 7. And then at 10 o'clock at night, the Texans against Seattle Monday night.
wow, that's a late game.
Yes.
What is it with this late game stuff?
All right. Trey says, tonight I'm having roast potatoes, carrots, rice, collard
there's
greens,
everybody.
and rolls. There'll be leftovers tomorrow night. Dino Marshall says, hey, what's on the menu? We're baking with Baker Mayfield. It's going to be, what is it?
It's called Texas Brownies. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go to the camera, show you the recipe, but I will type everything into the description. So this way, and I need you to stand up to make sure I'm in the...
Yeah, you're good. Right there, where I told you. Right there. It's perfect.
Okay.
There you go.
Guys, can you see the recipe?
You are perfect.
Okay.
You can come in closer if you'd like to. Okay, there we go. That is the recipe.
And again, BB will put it in the description, or I'll pin it to the video. Okay. So this way, for the ones that don't pop in for the live, they'll be able to still get the recipe.
Julie says, hello, I'm glad to see you guys. It was a rough week. Eric says, just tuning in, had to mow the lawn.
Ooh.
Yeah, it was Trey. Trey says, I want to use squeezy honey barbecue sauce on my roast sides. Then he wonders why he has allergies.
I should actually help you.
Elias says, B, meow, meow, the cats are in the car.
Okay. All right, I need that one for the... All right, so I'm gonna start getting this ready here.
Julie says, we'll be on and off waiting for a call about a car.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna do what you gotta do, dear. All right, so with this, you're gonna use all-purpose flour. This calls for 2 cups. And yes, BB is measuring everything today, because this isn't a by eyesight kind of recipe. All right, so
Trey says everything's bigger in the state of Texas.
yep,
It's
sure
second
is.
largest USA state, about half the size of Alaska.
Yes, he's right there. Alaska is the biggest state of the United States.
Michelle says hello from PA.
Hello, Michelle.
Julie says getting a new car.
Cool.
Just make sure it ain't got rust underneath it and it wasn't a Florida car, because they will sell you cars that were flooded and they sell them
they clean
out
them
of,
up and send them out.
ship them out of state.
Yeah. All right,
So make sure you get a Carfax from that car.
Absolutely.
And look inside the frame and the engine for no rust from salt in winter.
All right, so right now I'm making the batter. So I put 2 cups of flour in here. Now I need 2 cups of sugar.
Trey says, I'm still in Georgia. Dino says, how many brownies will you get?
48. This makes 48 brownies, and they're decent sized brownies.
Jesus Christ, what do you feed in an army?
Well, back in the day, I had an army. Okay.
I never should have.
Some of this, I'm making a smaller one to take to mom and dad's.
Eric says, Katrina says, let's all send cameraman Dutch Brothers gift cards if Giants lose.
Okay.
I got a surprise for you, Katrina. Don't worry. Julie says, Eric, I'm done with mowing the lawn. Mowed it for the last time a couple of weeks. It's coming from Rome, New York, and it's coming from a dealer. It is used.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they'll sell you cars too that are underwater.
All right, BB's got to have a bigger bowl.
Trey says my mama was sick too. Like a few days ago, my sister still has a cold, like I still do. My mama's better than ever. That's good.
That's good.
I don't know why Eli said no. Trey says I love homemade brownies.
Well, then you'll love these.
BB, but I still have a little Debbie Cosmic brownies.
Okay, now. In a heavy saucepan, combine the butter, shortening, and the coffee. So I got to go make my coffee.
Eric says, come on. Cameraman, let's get more New York Giants stuff.
So with this does call for coffee. So let me go over here and I'm going to use my little machine to make the 1 cup of coffee really quick.
In the meantime, what are you guys looking forward to on these games today? Which game will you be watching?
Honestly, I did all that and forgot the water.
Today.
Sorry.
Anyone got any upsets, winners, or losers? Julie says, I don't think it would be a flooded if it's at a dealer's. Well, just like I said, make sure you get a Carfax. Because if they're
never say never, love. Because they send these cars from Florida all over. Even dealerships buy them.
Just make sure you get a Carfax. That's all I know.
So shortening, I need a 1/2 cup of shortening, which I got Crisco. I need a 1/2 cup of butter. That's a stick of butter. Ooh, it's already kicking. Go.
Julie says, of course, my Eagles, and he will be watching the amazing Giants.
Oh, Ella says, go 49ers. Ooh, okay.
It's the same. They got their butt whipped by the Buccaneers last week. They were meowing off the field. That where we found it on Carfax, and it shows good. That's good.
Oh, that's good, Julie. All right. That's why we started this video early, because I'll be going after stuff. Yepperini.
So, Julie, you think the Eagles are going to beat the Vikings, huh?
Oh, well, you know what they say. Never say never.
I'm telling you, don't go to Carvana. They were a joke.
Oh.
Yes, they are.
Okay.
So are the Eagles. You know what Carvana and the Philadelphia Eagles have in common?
Oh, here we go.
They're both a joke.
What is it? Picking on Julie already? Julie, get
Trust
back.
me, next week the Eagles play the Giants again. And Julie's going to have to take her medicine when the Giants take first place in the division.
Coffee's done.
But right now, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers are 5-1, and the Indianapolis Colts are 5-1. Those are the only two teams that are 5-1.
Yeah. What's Detroit?
They're not 5-1.
I know they're not, but I don't think they've lost but maybe 2 games.
They might be 4-2.
I think that's it.
But the only two teams right now that are with the best record is the Bucks and the the Colts.
Okay.
Patriots are 4-2. The Bills are 4-2.
Wow.
Dolphins 1-5. Jets 0-6. That's in their division. The Steelers are 4-2. The Bengals are 3-4. The Ravens are 1-5. Which they have no hope. The Ravens aren't going anywhere.
No.
The Browns are 1-5. Hopefully they'll play Shador Sanders. I would like to see what he would do.
All right, and then
At least give him a couple games.
Quarter cup.
That is one wasted talent. Not saying he's the greatest, but
All right. Now I'm gonna add my cocoa. Or at least get it ready.
and the Colts are 5-1. The Jaguars are 4-2. They're losing right now. The Texans are 2-3. And the Titans are 1-5. Chargers are 4-2. Broncos are 4-2. Chiefs are 3-3. And the Raiders are 2-4. It's crazy how the Ravens are 1-5. Now the Eagles are 4-2. The Commanders are 3-3. The Cowboys are 2-3. And the Giants, because I don't count the first 3 games, are 2-1.
Okay, you don't, but the rest of the world does.
I know, but our quarterback,
I
our
don't
real
give-
quarterback came in the 4th game.
Listen, I don't give two diddly cockas about your quarterback.
The Packers are 3-1. The Lions are 4-2. The Vikings
All
are
right.
3-2, and the Bears are 3-2. The Bucks are 5-1. The Falcons are 3-2. Panthers are 3-3. Saints are 1-5. 49ers 4-2. Seahawks 4-2. Rams 4-2, and the Cardinals are 2-4.
Yeah.
Julie says, "Yeah, okay, we will see about that."
Right?
Only in your dreams, cameraman, says Michelle. Are these healthy because of the cocoa?
Yes. Because of the cocoa, the eggs, the baking soda, and this also has buttermilk. And I'm going to show you how to make buttermilk from milk. Because a lot of people don't know how to do that. And there's 2 ways of going about it.
And there's sugar in this or no?
Yes, there is sugar.
Okay.
There is flour, sugar, butter, or margarine. I like the butter. The Crisco. You can do water or a strong cup of coffee. Cocoa, buttermilk, 2 eggs, vanilla, and baking soda. And the reason you need the baking soda because you're using all-purpose flour. It's not self-rising flour. And the reason you need to do that is because you're putting in the cocoa and the buttermilk. Buttermilk is also an activating agent to flour. So.
Dino or Deanno, if you have if you have diabetes and you can't have a lot of sugar and everything, of course this has sugar in it.
Yes, it does.
But this is scratch. This is this isn't like you're buying already pre-mixed.
Yeah.
Like when we buy the cookie dough, the mix, we buy it in a bag.
Right.
Buying something that's already pre-mixed versus doing it scratch.
You know what's in it.
It's always going to be healthier to do it from scratch because you can add as much as sugar or whatever you want in it or not. Where if you're buying it from the store, like a cookie mix, the powder mix, versus buying cookies already made that are sitting on the shelf.
And not just that. Your vegetables, your fresh fruits, they all have natural sugar in it anyway. So even a diabetic, you're not staying away from everything that's sugar.
Right.
And people with diabetes can still have sugar, a little bit of it. But as long as you get up and you're moving around, and you'll be okay.
But the main thing is that I just want to say is that when you're cooking from scratch, that is more healthier
Yes.
than you buying something
That's already made up.
that's already either made or already pre-mixed. And then all you have to do is add them, like, like pancake mix.
Yeah.
You can do that scratch or you can buy it in the box.
Yeah.
Like anything scratch is going to be more healthier and better than buying something from the store already pre-made. That's all I was just trying to say.
All right, now we're gonna get all that. Now all of this has got to melt down, mix up, so you'll see me skirting around the kitchen here. That's why I wore this shirt and not my Buck shirt, because I don't want my shirt messed up.
Should have wore your Bucks apron.
I didn't think about that.
Julie says, let me ask you a question. How the hell you be in first place next week if you beat us? The Eagles are 4-2 because it's called division wins. How many people in your division, like right now they have the Packers ahead of they have the Packers at 3-1 ahead of the Lions at 4-2 because their percentage is 700 and they've won 3 divisional games versus when you play someone out in your division, that's fine for win category. But when you're going down for first, second, and third, you could beat everyone in your division and lose everyone out of your division, and you could still be better than a team that's one game, won or lost for you. Don't kill his dreams, Julie.
Let him dream, babe. Let him dream.
We got the call. Gotta go. Be back. All right, Julie. Sweet Lord. Forecast. The Georgia weather should be a little rainy today. Same as Florida.
Yeah, we're supposed to get a little bit of rain today, which I'm not complaining because we need some rain.
Deanna says, yes, cameraman, these are better than store-bought. Yeah, that's all I'm just trying to say. It still has its sugar, it still has other things in there that are not healthy for certain people, but it is a hell of a lot healthier. Yeah. And the milk that's powdered milk that we use. Yeah. We don't buy milk from the store. We make our own milk from the powder.
All right, so I'm going to show you guys how to make buttermilk. So if nobody knows how to do it, this is how you do it. There's 2 versions. Today I'm using lemon juice, but you can also use distilled vinegar to do the same thing. All right, so this calls for a 1/2 cup of buttermilk. So to make the buttermilk, you just make your milk, pour your milk, put it in there. Now we're going to get our tablespoon. Shake it up. All right, so we need 2 teaspoons of lemon juice. Now, if you don't have fresh lemon juice or you don't have fresh lemons, you can also use distilled vinegar. So it's 1, 2. And everyone's thinking, man, this is just way too damn complicated. I can't be bothered. And it will thicken and just like buttermilk. I just let it sit for a bit. That's why I'm doing it now. This way it's good to go. All right, so that's that. No, I'm going to rush this out.
All right, Katrina says, do you give out candy for Halloween? No, we don't. Ever since my kids grew up, I stopped that Halloween stuff.
Boiling. All right, this, you cook it until it comes to a roiling boil. That has been done.
And what's that you're cooking?
This is the cocoa.
Okay.
And you just pour it straight on.
You won't believe Elias is going to be for Halloween.
Following what?
I said, guess what Elias is going to be for Halloween?
No, a cat.
He's going to meow to every boy in his school.
Okay.
Take a gallon of milk. What's the water to powder ratio? Oh,
It's 3.5 cups to, no.
well, get the bag. Can you get the bag real quick or no?
Yeah, give me a minute.
We'll show you the bag. We buy the, as a matter of fact, we did a video on it. I did a video on the powdered milk that we make.
Yep.
But it tells you right on the back. It tells you how much ratio to water to put in there. Because we don't drink milk like that. And milk has sugar in it. This milk does not have sugar, the powdered milk.
And let me show you how thick this batter is. Too bad we don't have a smell of cam, because y'all would be loving this. Alright, so now we're going to add the buttermilk. Buttermilk, buttermilk, buttermilk. Put you over there. Buttermilk. 2 eggs. And now the vanilla. Voila. Preheat the oven to 400. Talk among yourselves.
Okay. But anyway, with the milk, like I said, we don't drink a lot of milk. The dried milk doesn't have sugar in it. And it tells you on the back, normally we just make what you see there. I think it's like a liter or...
It's a quart.
We make like a quart because we only use it
for baking.
For baking and whatever thing. DeLong says, hello, BB.
Hello, DeLong.
Elias says, why did the cat go to golden?
I have no idea why.
BB, is that pure vanilla extract or imitation?
This one is imitation, but I also do have the pure. You can use either one, and it ain't gonna make a difference. Some people do prefer pure vanilla extract. It's a little expensive, but the imitation is fine. It gets the point across, and it's, I know the Walmart one and the Publix ones are really, even though they're imitation, they're really potent. You smell the vanilla, and you taste it when you cook with it. All right, so now you got a spoon. You can use this with an electric mixer. And then I'll go back and show you the batter. So this is the batter now. It looks thin. It looks runny.
Back up a little bit.
Oh.
Right there.
So it kind of looks.
There you go.
So again, too bad we didn't have smell can. All right, so while my oven is going, I gotta get this cleaned up because this, you're not stopping with this recipe.
Yeah, because at this point, when everything's mixed in, you
Well,
threw the
not
eggshells
just
away.
that. What?
I said you threw the eggshells away.
Ah, Kakarama. Yeah, I did. Yeah, 3.5 cups of this milk to 1 quart. So.
Just come up to it real quick just to show. Right there. And then turn it around to show what it is. Perfect. Cooking brownies. Some Texas
brownies.
Texas brownies. What are you making next week when the Eagles choke again?
I'm thinking I may do some bean dip or whatever cameraman may want to do. Don't ask me what's in the refrigerator.
Maybe ribs.
What the heck? Oh, I guess I didn't put it back in here then. Okay.
Why did the cat go to Golden Corral? I don't know, because it's all you can eat. Julie says, BB Cameraman, have a nice weekend. Sorry I can't be on here longer, but the car is more. You have a good one.
You have a good
day.
one.
So excited. Been house bound for almost 2 weeks. It says, BB needs a perm.
When it grows out enough. I had to have put it back. I'm losing my mind. No, I didn't. It's right here. So I had to keep doing it again. Alright, also spray pan. You can put regular butter on their dishes. Doesn't matter. But we're also going to coat it.
Which goes better with brownies, milk or coffee?
Either.
Well, this will have coffee in it.
This has already got coffee in it.
So you're going to have a coffee flavor.
Yeah, you are.
Katrina says milk.
I mean, some people do like milk with the brownies. I mean, some people like milk with cake. You know, or tea.
Katrina likes milk because of the Patriots like to milk the games.
It took you a little while to come up with that one.
We already answered it, Elias. Why did the cat go to Golden Corral? Because it likes all you can eat.
Okay. I just mainly put it on the bottom. Put that over there.
Trina acts like the Patriots are going to do something this year. You ain't got Tom Brady no more. And Tom Brady got eaten up by the Giants anyway, twice in the Super Bowl.
You and your Giants.
I'm surprised Mark or Kevin hasn't showed up.
They will.
Mark won't go on because the Steelers lost.
Oh.
It was the icy hot bowl.
That's right.
Two old people, two old quarterbacks.
Oh, well, can't have
Two
it all.
old quarterbacks. BB's doing all the cooking, the cameraman will clean the dishes. You didn't read that sign that hangs on the wall, did you?
Okay. Alright, so these are ready. So now we're going to make the other part. Frosting.
Now she's making frosting.
Mm-hmm.
Stick of butter.
1/4 cup of milk. I'm using all my measuring cups today. 1/4 cup, milky.
Drake May kicks y'all ass. Please.
Who said that?
Katrina.
Alright, I need a tablespoon.
Matter of fact, the Giants played the Patriots December 1st. Then we'll see who kicks whose ass. Diano says your kitchen countertops are nice.
Thank you.
Yep. We got them done.
In 22.
Back in 2022.
Just before we got married.
Home Depot.
Yep.
Because the other ones were worn out. And we found these at Home Depot. And then we put the splash thing on the walls.
Yeah, and I was tired of looking at beige.
Was it beige or tan?
It was beige. It matched the walls.
No, because the cat will eat the piaz. Lot of tea.
Okay.
Drake, okay. Giants don't have Eli Manning anymore to do their dirty work. No, we got Jackson Dart, baby. He's 2-1. Jackson Dart is 2-1 as a New York Giants. Just remember that. And we ain't even got our best wide receiver. Neighbors, he's out for the season. Imagine if we had him. But we got Scatterboo. All right, so you put butter,
Cocoa, milk, and vanilla. That's got to start cooking down before I put the powdered sugar in.
make sure you spill some frosting on the Buck side of the flag. It says Eric.
Eric? That's not nice.
Just remember, Katrina, the Patriots were 18 and one big giant loss.
That one starts. You know what? I don't think I put the baking soda. I didn't.
Put in what?
The brownie mix.
Oh, shoot.
So now I gotta pour it back in the bowl. I just realized that.
Katrina's offended that I hate the Patriots.
Alright.
I don't hate the Patriots. I loathe the Patriots and the Cowboys. I can't stand. All right, this is what happens when you make a boo-boo in the recipe.
Yeah, you can do this.
Phoebe, do you remember Sweet Bay on US 98?
Yeah. I do.
Deanna says, BB says, watch those green pots. They get hot and stay hot.
They do. That they do.
Yeah, we learned that. The Martha Stewart.
Oh, yeah.
All right, now BB's adding the baking soda.
I was thinking I forgot something, but I wasn't quite sure. I got this on 2, so there we go.
Make sure you add the baking soda.
Okay, otherwise it's not going to rise very good. Duh. There we go.
Cameraman didn't like Dutch Brothers. That place is nasty. Nastiest coffee I have ever had.
All right, problem fixed. Let's fix the top of my dish.
I don't think Kevin or Mark are going to show up. Two losing teams don't want to show up.
Yeah, that's all right.
Starbucks. Smell like anchovies. I'm telling you, that thing was so gummy and nasty.
All right, now we're going to cook this for 20 minutes. All right, that's going.
The Eagles we would all love if Julie loved them so much. Starbucks are the favorite coffee place. I mean, I like, as far as like coffee shops, I mean, Starbucks is expensive. That's the only thing that sucks about.
They've got good coffee. I'll give them that.
But they're just too
They're
expensive.
just expensive.
But if you're looking for like decent prices with coffee and stuff like that, I mean, Black and Brew really
Oh, they're good.
is real good in downtown Lakeland. They really make some good frappes, and
Yeah, they do.
I mean, I bought some frappes, but because I wanted to try something different.
A couple of them took you by surprise
Right,
because you
but
weren't expecting it.
If you stick with a certain types, I mean,
Yeah.
And the other one too is Delicious
Oh yeah.
They
oh my
make good.
God.
thing.
Yeah, they do.
Julie's back for a few minutes.
Okay.
But I mean, growing up in Jersey, I grew up on Dunkin' Donuts. I mean, Dunkin' Donuts coffee. I grew up on, so. But I'd like to try some of these other places. But like I said, on the first Fridays, we always go by Black and Brews.
Yeah, we always do.
Yeah. Julie's back for a few minutes. Elias, how did Sweet Bay Ousset look like when you Ousset go all the time?
Kind of like a food lion. It was set up like that.
You understood that?
Yes.
That must be some Kathleen High School spelling right there. Julie says it's been a crazy morning. What's the difference between a frappe and a latte? Good question, Deanna, because it took me a while to learn. A frappe, don't tell me, BB. I want to make sure I get it right.
Go ahead.
Because I love frappes. The difference between a frappe and a latte is basically iced coffee.
Ice cube coffee.
Yeah, ice cube coffee. A frappe is like a slushy, like
It's crushed ice.
it's crushed ice. It's more like a slushy type, but I mean, I love the frappes, and they're more richer. And when they put the topping on it, the
whipped cream
on it,
caramel,
and
or
you
whatever.
mix it with that ice, that crushed ice, the frappe.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's good. Now the latte, sometimes some people, no, the best coffee was right there on that donut shop we went to. Florida something.
Yeah, that yeah.
But
I
a
don't
lot
know
of places
donuts.
they put too much ice in a latte. 'Cause a latte is really just iced coffee.
That's all it is.
But it has the whipped cream on it and everything and stuff. But I feel like in a latte they put too much ice in it that you're not getting a full cup of coffee. Where a frappe, you're getting full,
Yeah.
the whole full thing. But But it took me a while to learn because I would always get frappe and latte mixed up. And when I order, it's like, oh man, I didn't want this one.
Say, oh, you know, they would say a latte because maybe they didn't do a frappe. And he was thinking it was the same, and then he gets coffee. That's not what well, you said latte.
Yeah, because some places, they don't have frappes. They have lattes, but that, like I said, that's just a difference. But we did find a place called Florida something Donuts in Lakeland, and they make an amazing latte with the perfect, we did a video, they had the perfect amount of ice and everything was just perfect.
Yeah.
And stuff.
It wasn't all ice. You could actually taste the coffee and the flavor.
It was like and they freezed up the coffee real cold, so you don't need that much ice in it, but that's just the difference. It's just that one has ice, the other one is just like a crushed ice there. Oh, Mark is back. Okay. Mark says, I'm back from church, so let me have it. Mark, you're too late, dude. You should have went to church last week. The Steelers don't play. It says, so go ahead, my Steelers lost to the Bugles and the Eagles lost to the Giants. I don't know what's worse. What's worse is losing to the Bengals, dude. In their white uniforms. That's worse. Katrina says they have a 7 brew coming, excited. We're going to go to a 7 brew. There is one in Davenport.
Oh,
next to Scooters. So we are going to go do, but those videos, those coffee videos don't do real good. I mean, the views on the coffee videos versus us going out to eat and doing other stuff. But there is a 7.
Well, I'm sorry that people aren't coffee connoisseurs type of people. You know?
Because we did Scooters, that was pretty good. But like I said, a lot of them, they don't do frappes like that. They do lattes. But Starbucks frappe, what's that one? That caramel one? That one's amazing. I think it's a frappe or a latte.
Yeah, it's the caramel crunch ribbon.
Yeah, that one's good.
Yeah, Tiffany got you hooked up on that.
Like I said, it just comes down to the price.
Not that it was
But we are going to do that 7 brew one day. Deanna says, thanks for answering for the difference. Yeah, it took me a while to learn the difference thing. Julie says, sorry, Mark, don't have time today. I'm waiting for a new car. It's on its way back. He took to get some more gas, then going to Walmart to get some food, and then going for a ride.
Ooh, yeah. Drive that new car.
Elias gets meow, Mark. Julie says, be watching the Eagles game, be gone stuck in the house for a whole month, not able to go anywhere, only close to home, so we're able to go for a ride.
Well, that's good.
Put the pedal to the metal.
As
soon as he gets home, we're going out for the rest of the day. I don't blame you.
No.
Deanna, do you have a dishwasher?
I'm the dishwasher.
Is that, show the, oh, you can't show the sign. This is our dishwasher. I'll let you know. Hang on. That's our dishwasher. Okay.
Okay.
We got rid of the dishwasher because
it made so much dang noise.
Well, not just that. We never used it. They don't clean. If you got to rinse your dishes off to put in the dishwashers, why not just wash the dishes? All right, what are you making there?
Frosting. I got to get 3.5 cups of the powdered sugar.
3.5. Just making the frosting. And the other thing too is when you in Florida, when the house was built, everything was built in septic tanks.
Yeah.
Some of the newer houses now they have sewer.
Right.
But if you have a septic tank, and you have a washer and a garbage disposal,
A dishwasher, not a washer.
a dishwasher and a garbage disposal, you will not only fill your septic tank up quickly when you're putting food down the drain with the
Garbage disposal or the dishwasher.
it fills up the tank, and any food it clogs the filter faster.
And you have to get your septic tank drained more often.
Yes, and it fills up quicker. So that's why people that have
Especially, it really fills up quickly if we are having a lot of rain, and then you're doing dishwasher, and then you're doing garbage, because we got a garbage disposal too, but
we took it out.
we took it out because we didn't use it.
Yeah, because we, like I said, we clean the plates off real good from any food deposits or anything, so that's not going down there. I mean, just like if you have a cat and you're washing your clothes, that cat hair will clog the filter.
Oh yeah, sure will.
And you'll be, I mean, and it's not cheap to get your poop sucked out of the ground.
Oh God, no.
So,
it's
and then
not.
when it backs up,
Yeah.
you know, you're stuck. And sometimes these septic people, they'll come out for emergencies, but
You're looking at about $500 to get them pumped.
But if you're not the only one who's having the problem, you know, it might take a day. But they usually try to get out within 24 hours to you.
Yeah.
What kind of car do you get, Julie? Says Katrina. Mark says, I got a 6-pack of Iron City, and the wife's friend is making ribs on the grill outside. Oh, okay. I was going to ask you if you had a grill. So I'm going to drink some beer for a change and forget about all Thursday. Good luck, everybody. Deanna says, I feel guilty making my wife automatic dishwasher. So when we go to Walmart, I reach in my pocket and I buy all the cleaning supplies for her. Julie says, I want everyone to be appreciative of having a car. We haven't had a car for the month. Been stuck in the house, and the only time we go out with friends taking us, so be thankful you have a car.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Heck yeah. Be thankful.
Yep.
There's a lot of people out there that either can't drive anymore and they have to depend on other people, which sucks.
That's why I always say, take care of your car.
Yep.
When I do some videos and I show like the maintenance that I do, I take care of it. I keep an eye on it. I mean, a lot of people think they just buy a car or they buy a new car. Like, oh, I bought a brand new car. I don't have to check the oil or the fluids or the tires or.
Wrong.
I mean, that's how I found the bad shock on the Tucson, and it was still covered on the warranty. I found a leaky shock. I mean, if you have a garage, keep that sucker in the garage.
Just because it is brand new does not mean it isn't gonna have issues.
And I know when I was in Jersey for those 3 months, some people were laughing at me because I was getting my car washed every day because of the salt. I had that car underwash, and I washed it every day to keep the salt off of it and everything. So, like I said, keep an eye on your car, and your car keep an eye on you.
Owning a car is the same as owning a house. You're going to have repairs. You got to keep up with it, because if you don't, you're going to have bigger cost issues.
Yep.
And I don't know about y'all, but I'd rather get it while it's little. It still may be expensive, but I tackle it then before it domino effects, snowballs.
Yeah, because every 5 years I change my hoses, and I don't care if the hoses are new, and I change my belt. It even tells you in the service manual every blah blah blah, do transmission fluid. Check your belts, change even if your belts are 5 or 7 years old and they look okay, they're still 7 years old. Replace your belts. Even if your hoses look good and the car is 7 years old, replace your hoses. Replace your clamps. I mean, because eventually they're going to break. I don't put
yeah.
water in my antifreeze. I make sure it's only antifreeze.
And it's the right antifreeze for your car.
Yeah, because these cars here, they have the pink antifreeze, and I'm just going to use the pink antifreeze. So, like I said. All right. Eli says, I'm talking about cats. Okay, you talk about cats. Eric says, cameraman, do you have your New York Giants shirt on? Nope, I have my Buc-ee's I took a dump shirt. Deanna says, I put food scraps in the freezer till garbage day so my kitchen
don't smell.
Yep.
Yep.
That's what Sean does. He washes his stuff before he puts it in the garbage.
Yep.
We put, I mean, certain food scraps that we have
go to our compost pile.
Right. And then the other
Speaking of that, I'll get the eggshells out.
And because of that new garbage can that I bought for the kitchen, it seals like any smells or anything. Yeah. So I love that garbage can. Julie says, wasn't stuck like we were. Be grateful. She still didn't say what kind of car she got. Elias, we have a 2015 Volkswagen Passat TDI.
Oh, you can keep your damn Volkswagen.
Yeah, good luck with that. Her car's, Volkswagen
suck.
Unfortunately, I hate to say it, they suck, and you can only bring them to a European mechanic.
Yep, we found
that out. You can't bring a Volkswagen to anybody.
Nope.
Only a special European or Volkswagen mechanic, because they have special tools and everything is special about that car.
Yep. And so ain't the repairs.
Eric says, every late spring and early summer, I always see a lot of cars breaking down on the side of the street. Yeah, that's because
no one's checking it.
Yeah, that's because they think, oh, I
got a brand new car, I'm good.
Yeah, or they say, oh, my car's 7 years old and the hose and the belt looks perfect. Well, you keep thinking that.
And what people don't realize, it doesn't matter whether you live in the south or the north. You've got weather changes all the time. You've got the cold, you've got the heat, you've got the moisture, you've got the dryness.
Yep.
And even though that car's sitting in the garage, that's still wear and tear on those belts.
It's more damage when a car sits more
than if you're driving
it, because all the oil will dry on the engine cylinders. That's why they came up with synthetic. But if you have your car sitting more, you don't have that protection. Julie, congrats on your new car. Even though we rag on each other, I really wish the best of you. I want to know what kind of car Julie got, and I want to know what color. I bet you she got a blue car.
Why does it got to be blue?
The Giants, baby.
Oh, shit.
The Giants.
That's crack. You don't even have a blue car.
I got a white.
I mean, come on now.
Like the New York letters, white. Where did you go last night? I missed it. We went to the Haunted Cigar Factory. That video will be out today at 6 o'clock.
Woohoo.
In Tampa.
Okay, these are planes. Where's my...
Now, when I was editing it last night, there might be some dark spots, but you'll hear a sound, but you're going to see you'll see a lot. I mean, it came out pretty okay, decent for it. They let us record in there.
Mm-hmm.
And in the end, we walked around and we did an investigation, paranormal investigation, walking around. But inside the cigar factory, the spirit talker was going off.
Oh man, that thing was...
Outside the cigar factory, there wasn't that much, but you're going to see. But there was a couple things that did say that were on point. But inside that factory, boy, that spirit talker was going off and stuff.
Active.
So that video will be out at 6 o'clock today.
Mm-hmm.
It's the full tour of the whole thing. And what I didn't notice is that even though it's a 29-minute video, that tour was only possibly 10, 15 minutes long.
wasn't that long.
Well, they did say it was going to be a 30, 35 minute
Yeah.
tour, but it really wasn't. Like, they kind of pushed us through
Yeah.
because they were running late. You know, it didn't start exactly at 7 o'clock.
Right.
Eric says we have a 2012 VW Passat SEL Premium. I will never buy a Volkswagen again. Volkswagens, BMWs.
Listen, if you're gonna go buy a dang Volkswagen, just go get a Maserati. You might as well.
And certain Mercedes
Or a nightmare.
are European vehicles. Well, especially Volkswagen and BMWs. I'll use Volkswagen and BMWs.
Yeah.
Okay? Volkswagen and BMWs is the same exact European vehicle that you get from Europe. Now, other cars, when they're shipped, like say like Toyota and Nissan, when they're shipped to the United States, they don't have the same engines as Japan does, like Toyota, Nissan. Their engines are different and everything. It's when it's shipped to the United States, we get the smaller engines. They have to think. But Volkswagen and BMWs are European cars, the same cars that you see over there, the same motors, the same everything is the same vehicles here. That is why, and they use special tools, and you have to be a special mechanic to work on. Not even the best mechanics will work on a Volkswagen or a BMW.
Nope. They won't put the license on the line for that.
No, it is a whole different ball
That's a whole
game.
new world.
And when you work on those cars, you can't buy nothing cheap.
Nope.
Everything has to be
You
either
cannot-
factory,
Yeah, you can't get anything aftermarket.
like at an AutoZone or whatever. It has to be either from the factories
Yeah.
or like a BMW product.
Yeah.
The brakes on a BMW have these wear things that every time you change the brake on a BMW, you have to change the wear
Component.
sensor.
Yep.
I mean,
Yep.
trust me, they are garbage vehicles.
I mean, unless you're making $200,000 a year and you don't mind putting it back
Yeah.
into your car, that's honestly, those are the type of people that should be using the.
Well, even they want to be cheap.
Yeah.
I mean, I worked in Pep Boys as a service advisor and selling service, and even they want to be cheap, but you
So, I
cannot. And we had a guy that did work on European cars. Like I said, those cars are garbage. My last two cars both made 250,000 miles. The body both rusted through the frame. Finally had to go to the auto graveyard. Always kept the salt off, but the winters up north.
Yeah. I mean, the winters are brutal.
Oh.
I mean, that ain't no joke.
Julie got a 2020 Mitsubishi Outlander in black. She got it in steel color.
Ah.
Look at that, Mark. Julie's representing the Pittsburgh Steelers. Black and yellow, black and yellow. Isn't there a historic restaurant in Ybor City known for paellas?
I would say that would be the Columbia.
It could be the Columbia. It could be Segunda. I think it could be the Segunda, if I'm not mistaken.
All right, that's got to sit until this has got. I gotta wait for this to get back up to 400 and then 10 more minutes. All right, so all you do after you're done with that, that's why you need your frosting boiling, because you put it on as straight as soon as it comes right out the oven.
Okay, the Columbia restaurant is famous for its paellas.
Okay.
The Vizcaya Soho, these are all in Tampa.
Okay.
The Buya Gastroba is also known for paellas.
Okay.
Yeah, I've had Corollas that lasted 300,000+ miles on it, and still sold them. I had a 98 Corolla with over 300,000 miles on it, with the original air condition, with the, let me see what I got here. Ooh, that smells good. Anyway, I had a Toyota Corolla with over 300,000 miles on it. It had the original air condition Freon from 1998. Original engine, original transmission, and I changed the motor mounts, all the hoses, the CV shafts, and stuff like that. But as far as like the air condition goes, and no one didn't believe me, it had the original Freon. The timer went off. It had the original Freon from 1998. Toyotas are the best. This is the first time ever I've owned a Hyundai. So, and the Tucson's pretty cool. And the little
Venue.
It's pretty nice.
Yeah, it is. I like my little Venue.
Julie says, let me tell you now, if anyone needs a used car, now is the time at all dealers. I mean, like, when we bought the Hyundais, like now is not the time to buy cars, but because used cars are higher than what they used to be. Because a lot of the cars, because of COVID, weren't coming in and stuff. But I mean, now, from the time COVID happened to now, it's not. If you compare pre-COVID buying cars versus after COVID, pre-COVID was the time to buy used cars. Now used cars are worth more money than new cars, especially with the low miles. Because even when we bought our car, everyone's like, oh no, don't buy it now. You got to buy a car, you need a car, you got to buy it when you buy it. But I had a Corolla with 200,000 miles on it. A 2007 Toyota Corolla with 200,000 miles on it. I sold that for $7,000. Okay, I got money for that one. So, and I paid $4,000 for it when I bought it used, and I sold it for $7,000. That's it, BB. The Columbia couldn't remember. I'm sorry, it's not black. It's light blue. Yeah, she got the Giants color. But he's letting me put, man, he ain't letting you put no Eagle stuff on it. And it's both of course, basically is. He better not let you put no Eagle stuff on it. You had a choice, Julie. You could have bought any color car on the lot. You chose the New York Giants. I own a 2018 Chevy Trax, 50,000 miles, bought it 3 years ago when I had my rehab at the nursing home. Only put 20,000 on it last 3 years. I have to admit, it's green, so go Eagles. And that's the only bad thing about Chevys today versus cars of the past. Back in the 70s, pre-80s, man, Chevys were the best. But Chevys are garbage. Fords are garbage. Well, Ford is the better end of the Chevy. That's why it's more money. But right now, you're looking at Toyota, Honda, and Nissan are really your top 3 best vehicles to get.
No, it's not a Hyundai.
We got a Hyundai now. But I'm saying, as far as the cheapest new vehicle, Hyundais are, you get, I think we paid $45,000 for the Tucson and $24,000 for the Venue. And the only reason I spent $45,000 on the Tucson was because
It was all-wheel drive.
all-wheel drive. I wanted all-wheel drive package on that one. So, and I didn't want the button. I wanted the shifting thing on there too. So, and I wanted white.
The basic, and we wanted leather seats, not cloth.
No, we wanted cloth seats, not leather.
Leather. Yeah, that was what it was. But the basic model for that Tucson was only $30,000. That had the leather.
Or 38. I think it was like 38.
Between 30.
They were 38 because, like I said, at the time, when we were looking at SUVs at that time,
Yeah.
you were looking, anything above 40,000.
Yeah, because
You know,
Toyota
almost
wanted
50.
54 for
Yeah.
plain Jane shit.
Yeah, because Toyota wanted
And I was
54,000.
like, that's not happening.
But like I said, in the market today, out of all the new car dealerships, Hyundai has the cheapest vehicles in pricing for sale.
And
So,
they have got the best warranties.
yeah, because it's 100,000 miles
Or 10 years, whichever comes first.
is on the tranny and motor.
Lifetime, yeah.
Yeah,
That's a lifetime on the transmission and the motor.
is it lifetime?
It is a lifetime.
Make sure you look at it because they were telling me it was 100,000 miles.
Lifetime. As long as you own that car. Now, you sell the
And you
car.
got to do the maintenance on it too. So.
Yeah, but you got to make sure that it's being maintained.
Yeah.
Which mine's got to go in probably at the end of November to get the oil changed. I've been racking some miles up on mine now.
Eric says his next car is going to be a Genesis G390. Now, we were in a Genesis.
Oh my. If I
We test drove a Genesis.
Let me tell you what, if I was to get a luxury car,
The
Lexus,
SUV.
and a luxury car.
I'm saying,
or an SUV.
remember the Genesis, the
Yes.
SUV we were in?
If I was to get a luxury car, whether it was a car or an SUV, man, I'm kicking Lexus to the curb because those Genesis are sweet.
Yeah.
Oh, those are so nice. Yeah.
We had I mean, that's the same thing with us, Julie. We had no choice but to get a car.
Yeah.
We had to get the cars, we had to get cars then.
But,
But my mother just bought,
the Honda Pilot.
and that sticker price that I seen on there was either 50 or 60 grand.
Yeah.
And I'll show you the car. I'll do a video on her car that she just bought.
And it's
A
got
brand new
all
one.
the bells and
And
whistles.
she has it fully loaded.
She will never
With
use
the mirrors.
a third of those.
Yeah. She has cameras that see
360 degrees.
and
Yeah.
but I'll do a video. I might do a video tomorrow on it and get it out there and show you it. But yeah, because I got to take the thing off the car tomorrow.
Yeah, Julie, sell the truck to the junkyard. Another thing too, guys, if you got a car you want to get rid of, you can go to, what is it, USA.com, and they buy your cars. And they come and pick it up.
Cool.
And they give you a fair book price on it. Mark, my last vehicle was a Hyundai Sonata. Bought it in 2010 with 40,000 miles. It was 2008, kept it for 15 years, and it made it to 275 miles. Keep up the maintenance on it and very little repairs. That's it. But that's with any car,
Larry says, let's partake, Kenneth City.
Okay.
But yeah. I mean, like I said, the Hyundais have come a long way.
Yep.
And they're made in, where the hell are they made in?
Korea.
They're Korean cars.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And Kia is also made. Kia is an off-brand of Hyundai.
Yeah.
And I know that because with me and John, when he bought his Sonata, when they lived over there off that one road, and he bought it from his high school science teacher. And the starter went out, so we had to take the starter out. We took the starter out, and it said it was the original starter, and it said Hyundai, and then it was made in Korea. Because he's like, oh God, this is gonna cost me an arm. I think it cost him like $75 at the time, you know. But Kia is another division of Hyundai.
Yeah, well, like I said, a Genesis, all.
Oh, that is so
See,
nice.
there's only, like I said, when I was telling you about cars that are made that they ship over here or made differently from the cars over there
Yep.
in other countries. Here's a prime example. Toyota and Lexus and Scion. Scion used to be,
Toyota.
no, I'm saying there used to be a Scion.
Yep.
All a Scion was the Supra and the Camry
Mixed together.
in a Scion version.
Mm-hmm.
That was mainly for the kids, to get the kids to purchase little speeds cars,
Yep.
because Toyota wanted to be known as the family car.
Yep.
Okay? The Lexus, so Scion, of course, went out of business because they weren't selling a lot of Scions. So Lexus and Toyota is the same thing. All the Lexus is a souped up Camry,
Yep.
a souped up Corolla,
Yep.
a souped up RAV4.
Yep.
That's all it is. Now,
Like
Hyundai,
when I had my Infinity.
yeah, that was a Nissan Maxima.
Yep.
Now, Nissan and Infinity.
Very luxurious, but a pain in the ass.
Right.
That's another thing you can't put aftermarket
Yeah.
parts on.
Now, Nissan and Infinity is the same people,
Yep.
but the reason they name it differently is because,
One wants the luxury like Lexus.
right? Well, the Nissan, when she owned the Nissan,
My Infinity.
the Infinity, you had the Infinity
i30.
i30. All that was a Nissan Maxima,
Yep.
where they changed the nose and the back light.
Yeah.
That's all
And-
it is a
and it
Nissan
was-
Maxima.
And that one was powered everything. The
Yeah.
powered sunroof, powered
Yeah.
seats, heated seats, cooling seats.
Just like Chevy and GMC. It's the same thing. It's just like Chevy, Cadillac.
Yeah.
All you're buying, when you buy a Cadillac, all you're buying is a Chevy Suburban. And they put the Cadillac label on it.
Mm-hmm.
And you spend more money and it's more
Sure do.
luxury options.
Yes.
But the only difference is just the thing.
And the price.
Honda and Acura, same thing.
Thing. Yep.
You buy a Honda Accord and then you got the Acura TLC. That's just the Honda Accord changed up on steroids.
That's all
And
it
you're
is.
paying for the same thing.
Yep.
So,
It's just with the other brands, you're supposed to be getting more luxury. But let
and
me
they
tell
don't
you what-
sell, they do not sell Genesis, they do not sell Infinity, and they do not sell Lexus in Canada. That is only an American-made brand
Yeah, that's
to
only for
fool
America.
you to buy that car.
Because my Infinity was actually, what was it in
It's a
Japan?
Nissan Maxima.
No. in
Oh,
Japan.
it was a Solero.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In
It was a
Japan.
Maxima. It was a Maxima Solero.
Yep.
Well, just like Toyota, like my Toyota Corolla, 2007 Corolla, was a Toyota Corolla Altis.
Right.
Was a Corolla Altis in Japan.
Right.
But I mean, like I said, and the Genesis, all the Genesis is a Hyundai that's pumped up
Oh,
on steroids. That's all a Hyundai is. You can get the same thing as a Palisade, but it looks a little bit ordinary versus the Genesis. Yeah. And the
Now the Palisades, they are nice.
yeah.
But the thing of it is, the only reason we didn't get that one was because we were so used to driving the RAV4 that, and even the Tucson is longer than the RAV4.
The Nissan made a car. Not Nissan. Infiniti made a car that was literally, I can't remember what it was called, the Infiniti something. But all that Infiniti was the 300.
Maxima?
The 300, the Nissan 300.
Oh.
That's all it was. And the Ultima was the same thing. Infiniti had an off brand of the Nissan Ultima, the sport style. So
yeah.
Elias, our old truck was a 2007 Chevy Avalanche. Katrina says, I drive a 2024 Ford Bronco Sport. My sister traded hers in.
Yeah.
Because they had too many recalls and she bought the Subaru. And she got good money for it. She bought it brand new, only had it for a year, and got good amount of money for it and bought the Subaru. Because the Broncos,
they were having too many recalls.
Yeah.
Now,
never buy a first year car.
First car I ever drove, that was a standard, was a Subaru.
And if you buy a car and it doesn't have the engine cover on it,
make them get you an engine cover. And if they tell you, oh, it doesn't need it,
yeah.
No.
Because my sister, when she bought the Ford Bronco, because of COVID, they didn't have the engine cover. All right, what's that you're pouring on?
Frosting.
All right, chocolate frosting.
Yeah.
Yeah, same as a Cadillac and an Escalade. It's the same thing.
Yeah.
All you're buying is an Escalade. I mean, a Cadillac, all you're buying, a Cadillac Escalade, all that is a Chevy Suburban.
That may be extended as, 6 more inches.
Yeah, that's it. Same thing with Buick Regals. Anything GMC, made by GMC, is you're buying the same thing. Just like Dodge and Plymouth.
Yep.
You bought a Plymouth, it was a Dodge. You bought a Dodge, it was a Plymouth.
What I get a kick out of is when I see the Maverick truck, and I'm thinking, man, that was no bigger than the Pinto back in the day, the 4 Pintos. Remember those?
Yeah. But I'm gonna videotape my mother's car and show you it.
No, Mom's got a nice car.
Yeah, she got the Honda Pilot. I don't know what year it is.
It's brand new. It's this year.
It's a 26 or 25?
I think it's a 25.
My very first car was a Subaru station wagon, stick shift. That vehicle was so reliable. I love stick shifts. I mean, it sucks that they don't make stick shifts, but I'd rather have a stick shift over a regular car.
Automatic any day of the week.
I miss driving stick shifts.
I sure do. And that's like, I learned how to drive a stick shift with the Subaru little station wagon. My mom and dad had one. And then I pretty well much kept a stick shift even when I was with you. My truck was a stick shift. My Dodge Neon was a stick shift.
I mean, I love stick shift.
The Infiniti wasn't a stick shift. And I missed it because I'd be grabbing that shifter thinking
But I'd rather have a stick shift over.
Now my boys know how to drive a stick shift. A lot of people are afraid of them. I don't know why. It's not rocket science,
I mean, if I could afford a beater stick shift little car beat up,
oh man,
I would buy one.
I miss those. And it makes me so mad because over in Europe, that's all they have is stick shifts. They barely have automatics.
I felt more in control in that one compared to automatic. Yeah, I mean, I just love. I mean, and when I put that, the Ricer muffler on it, oh man, I used to take the mufflers off of them and it'd be like, I
know.
I love downshifting and make the tires skid. I love burning out on the stick shift. I had a
That's where the
Corolla. I
girls
had a
go.
93 Corolla that I put a Japan engine in it, and I changed it over to a 6-speed. But I mean,
Julia.
yeah,
had
Mitsubishis are good
pretty
cars.
good,
Yeah.
yeah.
I should have put it up there with the Hondas, the Toyotas.
My mom would have told, if my mom was living today, because she bought a Mitsubishi TV, and that thing was junk from day one, and they spent $1,800 on it. She's like, Mitsubishi needs to keep to the cars and leave the TVs because they suck at making TVs.
Yeah, and I could have added Mazda and Mitsubishi in that top
Mazda's
3.
good. I had a Mazda pickup truck.
But yeah, Mitsubishi, like I said, you take care of it. It'll take care of you. We drove a Mitsubishi when we were in Puerto Rico.
Yeah, and it was
The
an
only
Outlander.
The only thing I didn't like about that Outlander was because
it looked roomy in front, but when you were in there, you felt cramped in the front.
Well,
not in the back. But
well,
in the
not
front.
that, but the hood. Remember the corners were up
yeah.
on the side and it was hard to see over?
Yeah.
That was the only thing. It's like the hood looked really wide when we were in it, but it drove good. The gas mileage, it took the mountains and everything. But I'm so used to a low nose, like a low hood, but it felt like in the Outlander it was a higher hood. That was the only negative I have about an Outlander, but just the design. Other than that, I mean, Mitsubishi, they do. I mean, in Puerto Rico, Mitsubishis are very popular.
Oh yeah, that and the Zuzus.
Yeah, the Isuzus. Yeah,
oh,
Suzuki.
Man. Suzuki.
The Suzuki, Isuzus and stuff like that. My first car was a Ford Pinto. Oh my God! And you're alive to talk about it.
My cousin April had a Ford Pinto.
You're alive to talk about it. I mean, my father.
She loved that damn thing.
Yeah, but that's the one with the gas tank. You get hit in the back, you blow up in it.
Well, she never got hit in the back, so.
That's what I'm saying. That was the.
I mean, my mom and dad had a Ford Pinto. I mean.
Remember the Chevettes?
Yeah.
I mean, my father had a Gremlin, an AMC Gremlin.
I had an AMC.
A yellow Chevy Vega, a 77 or a 75 Nova.
Oh, Novas were nice.
My mother had a 75 Grand Prix, a Dodge, that one that days a Challenger. She had the Pontiac
Grand Prix?
No, she had a Pontiac Grand Prix, but in the 70s she had that fast Pontiac. The GTO. Then she had the Dodge Challenger because she loved fast cars. Then she had the Pontiac Grand Prix that had a 455 engine in it. And my father, he had a Volkswagen Beetle. Like I said, the yellow Chevy Vega, the Gremlin. My father would buy weird cars. They were all stick shift. He bought Blazer, like a Ford pickup trucks, Ford Blazer. Mm-hmm. Then he bought a Honda CRV. Then they had a Pontiac Grand Am, which was a lemon. And then they had the CRV, and then they bought this one here. But I'm trying to think of the other. My father would buy some crazy cars and stuff. In 2005 into 2007, Pontiac Montana SV6 is the same thing. Chevy Uplander Buick. Yeah, that Pontiac Montana is a lemon. That engine, the V6, is a lemon and stuff. Like I said, Chevy makes poor cars.
Yeah, they don't. It's not as good.
In the 70s, they made good cars.
Yeah.
In the 80s, they started going bad.
Downhill.
Yeah, and from the 80 on up, the 90s is their worst vehicles ever. Is it built in the 90s and stuff.
Now, back in my day, I did good with Chevy cars. We had issues with the damn trucks. Oh.
And a lot of people don't know Cadillac has their starter inside the engine.
Yeah.
That you have to take the whole manifold off the engine. Like when I buy a car, I don't buy a car. I mean, of course I buy a car for pricing, but when I buy a car, my main thing is, can I work on it? That's how I look at a car. I look at the hood and I locate everything. If it's easy to, like, if I could buy a Mercedes, I could buy a Cadillac, I can buy anything. Anyone could buy anything. But you have to look at the repair bills. is this gonna, like, you know, you can buy a cat. Say you could buy a Cadillac for $8,000. You know what I'm saying? But you're gonna have thousands and thousands of dollars. You know what I'm saying?
Enjoy, Julie. Have fun, love.
Have a good one. But you can have thousands and thousands of dollars of repair bills because they're expensive. You know?
That's what I look
But like
at.
Toyota's the cheapest to work on. I mean, not now because of the tariffs and stuff like that. But back then, you know, Hondas, you spend pennies on the dollar to get parts for Hondas and stuff. I
But
mean,
now everything's so computerized, you can't even work on them.
yeah, that's the only bad thing. All right, BB, I'll send you a picture. Have to go. Have a nice day. Going for a ride. Then Walmart. Make sure you put the Giants game on the radio.
Oh yeah, she wants to hear that.
Walmart, is this a Chevy or Ford? Nothing to do with Chevy or Ford. No. Mitsubishi's Mitsubishi.
Yeah, but yeah.
I own 2 Saturns, 94, and I put... Yeah, Saturns were the plastic cars.
Yeah.
They were made out of plastic.
Yeah, but they were nice little cars.
That was made by Chevy.
Yeah.
Chevy made that one.
Yeah. I actually still see some of those Saturns out there on the road.
Chevy made the Saturns.
I know a lot of people who had those Saturns. They were nice little cars.
I mean, you look at the styles of the cars back in the days versus today's styles. It is just unbelievable.
Well, basically, let's face it, our SUVs are the old station wagons.
Yeah, that's all an SUV is, a station wagon.
It's just a station wagon on steroids.
Yeah.
It's not long.
Because even Ford is not going to make, Ford is only going to make trucks
SUVs
and SUVs. They're not going to make cars no more. And even
unless it's the Mustang.
Well, the Mustang is supposed to stop production for a while.
Yeah.
And
Ford
try to make an electric one.
Yeah, because Ford will never stop making the Mustang, just like Chevy will never stop making the Camaro.
Yes, they did. They did for a while, the longest.
Right.
Right.
But they're coming back.
Yeah, but you know they're not as fast as the old Camaros.
You know, just like Dodge Chargers. You know, everyone's like, "Oh, Dodge."
Go Eagles! Get the diaper out for next week game. You're going to need them. I think Mark went to go eat out of a cereal bowl. He went hiding. And Kevin, what happened to Kevin? Got spanked.
I don't know.
How are the brownies? They're still coming out.
No, they're cooling off now.
Oh, they're cooling off?
Yeah. I mean, you can eat them piping hot. Don't get me wrong.
No, I know. They just want to see. Let me tilt this over.
I'll cut this one so you guys can see what it looks like.
That's the big brownie.
And then that one's the itty bitty for mom
That's
and
the
pop.
itty bitty brownie.
Yeah, that's for mom and pop.
That's the brownies, guys.
Pop can't have a lot of sugar or caffeine, and that's got both. That can still finish drying. I need this.
And if anything, if I can't seem to part out this live video to show that brownie thing,
Yeah.
BB will make the brownie again and just do a video, a regular video. You have a good week too. Yeah, BB will make a regular video on the brownie situation. But that's what she's doing. And it's got icing on it. That's why it's shiny.
Yeah. Okay, let's.
And it's nice and moist.
Mm-hmm. Smell that cocoa?
Let me see that piece right there. Get it right underneath the light. There we go. Come on. Come on. Here we go. Trying to get it to zoom in.
There you go. You got it there. And that's good with ice cream.
I was thinking about getting whipped cream, but then I thought about it too late.
No, the kids used to love that. And then
All right,
every
give me a
once-
spoon or something.
And every once in a while, I would get some ice cream, and then they would
Taste test.
here. I'm the food critic.
I'm gonna do like you do to me.
I said food critic.
No, I'm gonna do like you do to me.
Go ahead, Mark. Michelle, looks like cake. It does, but it tastes like a brownie. It's what they call Texas brownies. Mark, my first car was a 1975 Ford Maverick. I paid $3,200 for it. I bought it with money I made carrying golf clubs and parking cars at the country club. Cool.
All right, when you first bite into it, you definitely get the coffee. But again, this is a hot brownie now.
Yeah.
But you definitely have the coffee aroma.
Mm-hmm.
And then at the end comes the sugar
And
of the icing.
And the cocoa. Yes.
I don't know if I taste cocoa.
Eric says, I'm on the way over. Save me a brownie. You got to be tasting chocolate.
Well, now in the second bite, I still get the coffee aroma with the chocolate flavor, and then the sweet, like sugary, not a high sugar, but the sugary sweet comes from the frosting in the end. And this can go good with coffee or milk.
Mm-hmm. Or ice cream.
And it's very moist.
Mm-hmm. And you don't have to put the coffee in it. You can put water in it,
No, I'm just saying.
you know. But the reason I do the coffee is because we got the low acid coffee, so it's not so bad.
And the other thing, too, is if you want to put Bustelo, Cafe Bustelo, like a stronger coffee.
Oh, yeah. You can make that.
The coffee you can put, or what's that other thing that we had?
Cafe Rincon?
No,
Rico?
at the Giovanni's.
Oh, espresso.
You could put an espresso in
yeah.
there as well, and it'll be really strong coffee flavor. But it's
that
definitely
recipe
moist.
Makes like 20 brownies now. Well, it's supposed to go in a 17 by 11.5-inch pan, and I don't have one that big, so I made it in 2 smaller ones. That's why it's like that. But if you got the right size pan like I used to have, yes, it will make 48 brownies.
Yeah, like if you had a big cookie pan,
right.
like they
I
use
kinda
in,
made
like
it
they
like
use
a
in the
cake.
bakery.
I kind of made it like a cake with doing it like this.
Yeah.
You can do it either way. Everything is better with ice cream, baby. Does the coffee make the chocolate more chocolatey? Yes. It brings out the cocoa.
Like you definitely smell
You smell the
the
coffee.
coffee when you're biting
But
into
you
it.
definitely taste
Then it goes into the chocolate,
Chocolate.
and then it goes right into a sugary, not a flavor sugar, but just like just sugar.
the sweet.
Yeah, but it's like I said, that's the ultimate
Yeah.
thing there. But I would say this much: this recipe tastes better than a regular brownie.
Yeah.
Like if you wanted to put nuts in there, you could have put
Oh
nuts
yeah,
in
you
there.
can put nuts in there. You
Yeah.
can put little pieces of caramel in
yeah,
there.
yeah.
Yeah.
But I mean, that tastes way better than a regular brownie.
Mm-hmm. I did that when I had the baking sheet, the 17 by or 17.5 by 11. We would sprinkle the
And you know how like a brownie,
walnuts we had chopped them up. One time we sprinkled them on the top. Next time we would put them in the batter. But yeah, you can do anything like that.
and this is more tastes like a cake than a hard brownie.
Yeah. It's more
But again,
like a
it's
cake.
still warm, so it still has to.
Yeah.
But it's a hell of a lot moisture
Then a brownie.
than a brownie. Like
It's
a
not
brownie
dry.
can be hard and blah blah
Right.
blah and dry. Yeah, this is kind of like a cake brownie, kind of.
Yeah.
But yeah.
That's why everyone loved it. It was easy.
A Daewoo. I haven't seen those cars in a long time. I don't even think they make Daewoos.
I don't think so.
Automobile Silhouette GM had every body style from 1998. Yep, they were all lemons. The Silhouette. Pontiac had something that was the same. I can't remember what that one was, but they're all lemons. That engine that they made in, like I said, any GM from the 90s is all garbage. It's a garbage engine.
We had an Oldsmobile. I can't remember. It was
even Buick had the same. The Buick had this one weird truck that had the same engine as the Silhouette.
Yeah.
And even they, like I said, just
when we bought that Oldsmobile.
Calais. It was a V6 engine.
That's the one we got. It was a 1998 Oldsmobile Calais.
Well,
that was a pain in the ass.
It's 1 o'clock, baby. It's time for football.
Yay!
It's time for Jackson Dart.
Oh.
And bam, bam, scatterboo.
Come up with these names.
Bam, bam, scatterboo.
All right, guys. So until the next video, everybody take care of one another. Take care of yourselves.
Don't forget.
Cheer on your teams.
6 o'clock. Don't forget.
Yes.
The haunted house video will be coming out in the cigar place. It was perfect timing that you finished this. So
that's why I said we had to start a little bit earlier, because I knew it was going to take me a little bit longer.
Yep. So that's it right there, guys.
BB's Texas Brownies.
Go, go, scatterboo.
See ya.